What is good, young people? Oh, your man, Barty, host extraordinary of the show. Please sit down, because you are going to enjoy 20 to 25 minutes of the greatest recklessness that we have not previously discussed here on the show. There's a lot to get to. And there's a lot of recklessness. And just sit back and enjoy, because I am going to take my time delving deep into these issues. But before we get into that, everybody here on the show family wants to send out our condolences to the family of Guru who passed away this week. My household growing up, there were 3 rappers that my father would let you listen to. KRS-One, Big Daddy Kane, Guru. As soon as he dropped Jasmine Taz, Joe Foster was hooked. And so in the Foster household, Guru was good and Gangstar was good. And I definitely want to send condolences to everybody out there who love Guru, man, the rapper, the legend. And this week, all the background music, daily operation, hard earned. Listen, if you don't like it, so be it. I grew up on him. I'm saluting him. All the background music this week, nothing but Gangstar. Now, on to the record you've been waiting for. There's a lot of floozy things I gotta get to. This is a really great floozy episode. But before we get into the floozy stuff, I want to let you know why I've been so delayed in giving you a new episode of the show. One weekend I was totally delayed from doing anything positive. No Dynasty series work, no show work, because I went to Miami. We went to Miami to film some things down there for Dynasty series, which we'll be seeing soon. Shoots went well, everything was good. Now, when I got back home from that weekend in Miami, on Media Takeout, shout out to everybody Media Takeout, there was a story about an underdog that I want to root for, who I am going to stand up for him. And that person, ladies and gentlemen, is Chris Brown. There was a story that alleged that at some party in Miami, Chris Brown got his wanker sucked on in the middle of a party. And people were appalled. Now, I have not been a fan of some of the decisions Chris has made since his fist encountered Rihanna's head when they fought that. I haven't liked him, but I've still tried to root for him. Now, I was at this alleged party where this incident happened. Well, the party wasn't alleged. I had a good time at the party. Shout out to Jess for inviting me to the party. I was in the building. Now, I can't say for sure whether he got his wanker sucked or not. At the particular time that the alleged wanker sucking took place, I was not yet on the 3rd floor. I did hear that some freaking things were happening on the 3rd floor. I was still on the 1st and 2nd. There was some stuff going on the 1st and 2nd floor. I don't know what was happening on the 3rd. Listen, it was a lingerie. Okay, so there are really, really beautiful Miami women in lingerie. Brothers ain't got much clothes on. It's wine and liquor everywhere. Everybody was enjoying themselves. Now, I can't say for sure whether on the 3rd floor Chris got his wanker sucked. I would assume that somebody just probably went down to pull on his zipper with the teeth to try to get Chris's attention. They competing. Okay, he was a celebrity. They're trying to compete for his affections for that evening. Okay, so I'm sure somebody did something close to that, but maybe not all of that. But let's say, for argument's sake, that somebody did suck on Chris's wanker in the middle of the party. For those of you who are appalled out there, have you ever had someone propose to you they were gonna suck your wanky in public? This is a hard thing to turn down. So I can understand as a man why you would be like, okay, because that is your first reaction. In my past, when I was reckless and I was 21 years old and I was running a nightclub in Philadelphia every damn weekend, somebody asked to suck my wanky in the middle of the club. Now I won't either confirm or deny what happened, but I had to let her do it. Whatever she wanted to do, at that point in time, I was gonna let her do it. It's a great thing to have somebody ask, okay? And it's hard to just say no thank you. It's hard For the women out there, the only thing I can say, because obviously you having cunnilingus, it's not really gonna happen in a nightclub setting in the middle of this. It's not gonna go down. But it's kind of similar to a man giving you Gucci pumps in hopes of one day sleeping with you. He's just trying to impress you. That's the whole purpose of telling his wendy in the middle of dance is to making a good impression. Man give you Gucci pumps, even if you don't like it. You don't turn them down. I didn't think so. And that's all that may or may not have happened to Chris. Third floor was figured, not sure what happened, don't hold it against him. And that was my weekend in Miami. You'll see the results on DynaSeries.com coming up really, really soon. But I am still rocking with my good friend, Chris Brown. Stop wearing them button-up LA shirts. But other than that, we make it happen. On to a great teaching tool for me as president of Local 6969 Blues Union, dedicated to the success and proliferation of blues around the great states and the globe. Basketball Wives. What a fantastic tool for me as your president. I have seen now 2 episodes. I had to wait. I wanted to see 2 episodes of the show before I saw. I wanted to tell you what I have learned and what you can learn from the show. Here is the only thing I want floozies to take away when you watch Basketball Wives. The only women on this show who have any sense and who are calm and understand who they are and their place in life are the women who were or have been wives. This is a Basketball Wives with basketball fiancés and basketball ex-girlfriends. The Basketball Wives have their lives together. Now there are obviously positives and negatives of being a basketball wife. It's not as easy as it was. It's not glamorous. You see the woman whose husband Eric Williams probably digging out somebody else tonight. I saw her, but she wasn't acting crazy. She wasn't crying and stuff because she knows her bills will be paid. She'll always have X, Y, and Z because she is a wife. If you're gonna put up with this nonsense, the least you can do is make sure that you are a wife. They treat wives no different than girlfriends, no different than side boots. Y'all all treated like crap. The least you can do is get some paperwork so that way half of some stuff is in your name for when you are tired of this. You do not marry basketball players for 34 years. This is going to end. And when it ends, you want to have some monies, M-O-N-I-E-S, to show for it. Shoni has a whole nice, stable life. She knows she gonna spend Shaq money forever. Eric Williams' wife. Yes, he's digging somebody else out, but she seems okay. The crazy people are wondering where their next meal is coming from. Royce Linden, and she even said on the show that Dwight Howard is the father of her child. I don't even think she's legally allowed to say it. Remember that old Big Bang take Little Bang before? I don't even think she can say his name. She's acting crazy. Well, for one, she is a little off. I remember meeting her years ago. She's a little off, but they are putting her in this position to be the show clown because they told her, listen, you don't have no money coming. You gonna have to act a fool so that you can come off the show, make some money. If she is his ex-wife, she is not gyrating it for none of that's happening when you know you got money. At least the Latin women, I don't know. The one who used to be with Antoine Walker for 10 years just miraculously decided to break it off with Antoine the same time he went bankrupt. This is just a whim, you know, just coincidence that we broke it off as he lost $110 million. Who the hell you fooling? But if you'd have married him 5 years ago, you could have seen this coming, took your money out, and he could have been bankrupt with only half of that while you were sitting pretty. But you didn't get married. All floozies out there, you have to marry these men. There's no point just dealing with them without financial gain when it is all said and done. Now, also, Football Wives will be coming on in the fall. I hope it is. It's a little different than with basketball and football players, but it should be entertaining nonetheless. And the first person they must cast, Tiki Barber's ex-wife. For those of you who don't know football, anything about football, Tiki Barber is a professional football player, running back, played for the Giants, had a commentating job on NBC. Just left his wife 8 months pregnant with twins, little Asian lady. left her for a little blonde hair. She is going to get banged. Because she's married to this fool. And this guy decided to leave her 8 months pregnant. Not only is he going to lose all his jobs and all his NBC responsibilities for doing something that's stupid, he's going to come off his checkbook. You'll never see Tiki Barber again. I don't think so. He's going to get fired from NBC, and if he's not fired, he'll be thrown so deep into the dungeons. First of all, he already lost his job last year before this even came up. People are not going to like Tiki Barber. Women who used to be a fan of him because he was a good, wholesome guy found out he's just like the rest of them. An idiot. With bad penis time. Find another woman 8 months into his wife's pregnancy. It's too late. But she'll be okay. Keliss, turning on the music, will be okay because she's married now. She got a nice dick. It's ugly. But it's only until 2012. It won't be the rest of her life because she was married to him. She got them lawyers' fees paid. That's the one thing I saw that's got to hurt a man. You like, I got to pay for your lawyer who sued me for my money? Perfect. But he'll get over it and she'll get over it. You know more? Because she was married. Floozies. Take the lesson. Another VH1 show I caught this week. Well, actually, let me not lie. I caught 15 minutes of the 2 episodes of What Chilil Wants. I can't really watch it because I'm just waiting for her to get back with Usher. Is that fair to her and to the show? I'm not sure, but I'm just kind of waiting it out, hoping they'll get back together. Maybe I'm just hoping. But I did notice the segment of the show, the first episode, where she gave her list, the lady helping her find, new love. And for all the people who have certain criteria for the people they're going to sleep with, that is fine. And I understand it. If you want to set up, they got to be good looking, they got to be fit, they got to be this, got to be that, that's fine. All I ask of you is that you put those requirements in tiers. Because they're not all equal. And to think that they're all equal is stupid. Now, here's some of the things Chilil, in this example I'm bringing to you, says she wants in a partner. Good looking, humor, sensitive, caring, 6-pack, no drinking, no smoking, love Jesus, no pork. I know for sure that the no pork thing should not be a death kill to any person who fulfills all the other requirements. It shouldn't. If you meet a brother who loves the Lord, is charming, handsome, 6-pack, don't drink, don't smoke, and he wants bacon, your ass should get up every morning and make this man bacon. I don't care if he wants a pork chop, so be it. So now, if you decided that that's not important, let's move that to another tier. And let's decide what's most important to you. For me, most important is good looking. I don't even want to see anybody who's not good looking. I don't even say they have to be good looking to you, but they damn sure gotta be good looking to me. Is it more important than intelligence? Yes. Is it more important than believing in Jesus? Yes. Because I'm not even gonna meet you to find out if you are intelligent or you do love Big Jesus if you not cute. I understand who I am. Everybody out there understand with who you are and what you want. Tear them off. They're not always the same as important. Brother got a great job, benefits, and you got but 1 pack out of 6. Man, take his ass to the gym and spend that money, girl. Come on. Same thing with guys. Same thing. She got a nice chest, nice face, nice this, nice that, but she wants you to go to church on Sundays. Get your raggedy ass up and go to church. Our church an hour and a half. You can TiVo the game, DVR. You ain't gonna even miss the game. Just tear off the things you are looking for. In the last reality show that I tried to watch, Lisa Ray's show, oh, nothing was happening. I gave up. The first episode was all about her going to a party. I cannot watch somebody get dressed for a party. It's just not a show for me. Maybe it's for women, not one for me. Moving away from television, back to some relationship stories. I would like to speak right now to Reggie Bush, who was upset that allegedly, and this may not have happened, that Kanye slept with Kim Kardashian, and you were supposedly trying to beat him up or being mad at some things. To all men, every man out there, young and old, never fight over a woman. It's stupid. If she says that you're the only person that she's going to grant access to her pity poo, and she decides to grant access to another person, just get rid of her ass. That other person don't owe you nothing. Now, if he comes and disrespects you, put hands on him. I'm okay with that. But don't fight a man just because he knocked off your woman. Especially when you know in your life you've knocked off plenty. of dudes chicks. I know Reggie. So maybe you finally realized that this wasn't going to work. I'm glad you came to your senses, but you talk about you want to fight Kanye, don't go there. You are a whore. Your lady is a whore. Y'all have done whorish things to one another. Just let it go. Find somebody new. You're not going to marry Kim Kardashian. She got a sex tape with Ray J. Okay? You can't marry her. You shouldn't. Why are you so upset? I don't understand. And when I was in Miami that past weekend, I will admit that I did try to catch up with Cat Styles. Me and Hassan, we were trying to shoot it because I knew it would be funny, but I just want to spend a couple of seconds as the president reaching out to her again. This was not a good one for Cat Styles at all. And shout out to my friend Haley, because Cat tried to throw her under the bus, and a lot of them things ain't true. And I love you, Haley, and I don't want you to get the wrong impression because on the show I say I love Cat Styles. I'm making jokes, okay? I love you, and I'm sorry that happened. And Cat, you weren't prepared to make any money through this whole situation, were you? That's the one thing that bothers me the most, and I wish you would have come to me and we could have worked this thing out. When Superhead wrote her book, her memoirs of where her vagina had gone, and it was all over the place, she had her book ready. She was ready to go to do her interviews and had her stories lined up. Okay, there were some holes in the story and she filled them quickly, but so she could get that book out there and make her money. You have blown it because now people are finding holes in your story and you have nothing to sell. Your book should be out right now. And if your book is not written, then why are you talking yet? Because there are people, including me, who would have given you $20 to read this crazy stuff. I would have. I'm not going to lie. I bought Stefan's book. Everybody was like, oh, I don't want to buy it. But as soon as I bought it, everybody wanted to borrow it. I would have bought her book just to giggle. I'm not a heavy reader. I'm going to giggle. But there's no book. The book doesn't supposed to come till November, December. By that time, baby, we will have forgotten you. And people have poked so many holes in your stories, I don't want to read your book. Nelly called you out, and this is called you out. Some of this stuff is true, but now it's just so flimsy and so thin that you're not going to make any type of money. That's sad, because you had a good idea, but your strategy was weak. I mean, your lies are caught up to you. Of course you're lying, but you could have sold a book of lies, moved out. Now people in Miami are looking for you. You can't even stay in the same place, baby. This is not good. You blew it. You blew it. You need some guidance. You need to hit me up. Okay? Barty Beautiful, show. Some way you hit me up and I can guide you through the rest of this process. I swear, when I heard that you had a book, I didn't think that you could properly explain what a run-on sentence was. And I still don't. And I think maybe that's why the book is not coming out till November. Please find some floozy guidance and some help so that you can monetize the situation before all is lost. Before all is lost. Some music news. I truly now think that Diddy is not only the most charming person in our entertainment business, but he is also a warlock or witch or something. You remember the movie Warlock? He did potions and trick people. He's some type of wizard or warlock, because how could Rick Ross and Nicki Minaj decide to make him co-managers, and whatever they're doing is crazy to me. He's a witch. He's got the powers of manipulation. He's great. He hasn't had an artist do anything besides himself in 20 years, it seems like. He can still selectively put himself with Rick Ross, selectively slide himself with Nicki Minaj. Just off the aura, which is Diddy. Because you do want to learn, how can I not make good music and still make money like Diddy does? He's a witch or a warlock or something. He's got powers that are beyond the comprehension of man. Shout out to you, Diddy. How do you pull these things off? I am truly not sure. I saw the video from Keely Williams from 3LW and the Cheetah Girls, where she was like a prostitute or sleeping with some Milli Vanilli type dude. I mean, not only is the song terrible, Keely, you have ruined all your Disney monies. The Disney monies are good. Because Disney monies translate to ABC family monies, and the ABC family monies translates to ABC monies. Man, you had 15 more years of good money. And you blew it all for a video where you talk for most of the time. And it's awful. I mean, you want to do a freaking video. I mean, do a freaking video well. This was just a bad freaking video. It's a bad song. It's bad everything. You threw your money away. Like, the whole 3LW thing. Adrian, shout out to you. She took a cheetah girl from 3LW money and got her a job on MTV. Tori Norton is most known for riding Biggie in that goddamn movie, and now Keely got this damn crazy video out. Sad state of affairs in R&B. People should not want to be musicians anymore. It's not going to end well. And finally, before I get to my final point, which I'm really mad about, shout out to the Sixers for losing again. You didn't lose enough. If I don't get John Wall, fuck y'all. Y'all should have lost more. We suck. Shout out to the Sixers. And in a tragic turn of events, someone has allowed Usher, Robin Thicke, and Tevin Campbell. I will say these motherfuckers again. Usher, Robin Thicke, and Tevin Campbell to redo Secret Garden. Yes! Quincy Jones's Secret Garden. The one sung initially in order by Elder Boys, James Ingram, Albie Shore, and Barry White. Who in the fuck let this shit happen? And it's like a bass, old 90s Atlanta version. What in the fuck is that? Who let this shit? You know how great Secret Garden was when that shit came on the radio the first time? In young girl, who with temptation feels so right. What the? I like Robin Thicke. I like Usher. Tevin Campbell used to be great when he was a kid. I like Tevin. I root for all of them. You guys are not allowed to recreate Secret Garden in the Atlanta-based version. Shit's deplorable. It's not right. It's not. I don't want to blame Quincy. I don't even want to think that he okayed this shit. Where is the James Ingram? Okay, you need somebody with a deep voice to do James's part. Where is James's part? What the fuck? You guys ought to be goddamn ashamed.